Senior year, an absolute joke if you think that time properly passes in it. It went by quick, way too dangerously quick. It doesn't make any sense at all. It makes no sense. When I started senior year, September, August-ish, was in there a little bit, whatever. I started going out to you if you go in VR, and in October, I remember going on like a trip with Yugo VR and someone else. November went by. December kind of went by, at a fair pace. But then after that, it's just absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, December feels like yesterday. What is this, a joke or something? January, there it is. That actually went by pretty quick. February's not an existent month. It's a warped dwarf month. It's a warped dwarf month. That's how much of a joke it is. That's how fast February went. I was away part of February too. I was off my PC as well, and I was doing other things. That's what happened that month. March, yeah, I was gone part of the month. Then the Hunt First edition, that's over with. April, I did a lot of YouTube channel transformation. Now we're in May. I don't understand that. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke how fast senior year went by. But I can explain why it went by so fast. And that is because I believe that whenever you're experiencing the last of something, it'll always go by the quickest because your brain knows that it's the last of it.
Subscribe to my channel, dragmotoxboss, for millions of IQ. Also join my Discord server, JB's Palace.
So be like, oh yeah, only one more to go. And you'll start to think about, all these other years have already passed. Senior year is a joke. Here's something else. At the same time, it did feel like it'd take a while, though. It did feel like it did take a while, but mostly feels like it was quick. It's like one of those weird feelings, like feels like it took a while, but it went quick. I don't even know what to say. I will have to say there are certain things you could do to make time go by slower. What I can do is if I constantly stream, that kind of slows down time for me. That kind of slows down the perception of time for me. So when I started streaming, 3 days in a row in May, it really slowed down May. And I was like, what was it? May 12th, 13th, 14th? I'm like, we're not even halfway done with the month. Now I look at the calendar, it's May 19th. Actually, still not that bad, but still, we're already approaching the 20s. Well, that's as of when I'm recording this video anyway, but it's just ridiculous how fast it went. I recorded a 24-minute time-lapse video. It was going to get released on this channel, but I just said, nah, I'm not going to. It was a part of a bigger video. I'm not going to release that bigger video. It wasn't a traditional talking video where, it was going to be a vlog. It's not going to come out, I'm sorry to say. When I got to that last minute, it went by so quick, and that's when I finally realized, that's when it finally clicked. When you're in the last of something, it always feels like it goes by the quickest. So what? If I go to college for 4 years, first 3 years are going to be, first year is obviously going to be super lengthy, because it's all new. Second year is going to be fairly quick, third year going to be fairly quick, and then fourth year is going to be super quick. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. And whenever I approach this time of the year, May, I start to think, wait, if you think back months like August, even September, August is the month that's exactly 9 months away. September was 8 months ago. November was half a year ago. Christmas was 5 months ago. It's absolutely insane how time can fly by, but especially this time of year. I sometimes think about, and I remember every year around this time of year, I do this. I think about just stuff that has happened at the beginning of the school year, and that was pretty much the zone of, oh yeah, that happened a year ago. When it really is crazy to think about it, because if you think back, the first 5 months of the year usually go by really fast, and people say that CoPrimate said it in one of his videos. It's true. Perceptively fast, not actually fast. So then it starts to make you think Christmas was yesterday, and how far away was September in relation to Christmas? Only a couple of months, only 3. So that's why this time of the year, this exact time, is always the wildest. You think back on things that happened last September, that is close to almost a year ago. Let me say something here. Well, actually, whose permission am I asking? It's my own darn video. In 2023, at the end of March, Vin was telling me, we're already 3 months through the 2023? That's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, that's crazy, Vin. I can't believe that. And then I said wait till I think I might have told him wait till next month. Actually, no, I did not, but I know I told Mighty D's that this year. But thing is, it was the end of April, and then I told him, hey, instead of being a fourth of the way done through the year, now we're a third of the way done through 2023. And he was like, yeah, that's crazy how fast that went by. It feels like 2023 just started. Now, same effects happening for this year. It feels like 2024 just started. It feels like 2024 just started. At the end of February, I believe it was, I told Mighty D's, hey, we're already 2 months into the year. And, you know, Mighty D's was like saying that's crazy. Well, no, I think he's the one who originally said that to me. And then I told him, hey, remind me at the end of March and tell me, oh yeah, JB, that last month went by super fast. And he didn't remind me till mid-April, but he still reminded me. And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. And even in mid-April, that time period felt really short. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy how time can perceptibly go that fast. Everybody says it. You hear it everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Oh, high school always goes by fast. Life always goes by fast. They grow up so fast. My baby boy's already 18. It's crazy. And here's one thing I gotta say. Live your life to the fullest. Obviously, still do stuff that'll help advance you in life and get you into good college and, like, get you a good job and stuff, and don't waste your time. But make it count. Make it count. I know I make an account by running this channel. I feel like this is my calling, or whatever. I feel like this is my life purpose, this YouTube channel, to serve you guys. Or at least to do something to help influence people in the right direction. Tactically, this video is not doing that, but who said we can't have fun videos, all right? We don't got to be strictly on life lessons. Come on now. We're not Darman. Plus, this video is tactically making at least, I hope, at least one person's day much better because it's a fun video to think about. It ups their mental health and stuff. The way I can slow down time, I've said this in this video, is by streaming. That's the only way, that's the best way I can think of to manipulate time to make it go by slower. Streaming. That's it. Yep. Everybody, make sure you tell your parents that you love them. Make sure you tell everybody who you love in your life that you love them. Another thing to keep in mind is anybody can go at any moment, technically. Anybody could be taken from this earth. So spend every moment, not every moment, but like make the time count. And that time will go by perceptively fast. It will. It always does. And I know I said I can manipulate time to make it go by slower, but it still technically goes by fast, perceptively in a way. Do not hold grudges either. Because holding grudges is only a thing on yourself. Now, if someone does something really bad, you can forgive. But if it's dangerous enough, don't forget. Don't ever forget. Don't ever, ever forget. Because if you do forget what someone does and forgive, then you're just letting that dangerous person back into your life. You can't have that. But you can't dwell on what they've done. Just live your life. You can forgive. And I've tactically forgiven everybody that I don't like. Everybody who's exiled from my community, I've forgiven technically. Not verbally, but in my head. But I am never, ever, ever forgetting what they've done. That will stay cemented in my brain for even if we humans lived for a millennium, it would survive that. Those memories would survive that entire time. It would always be in the surface of my mind. Not the surface, but generally up there.